Hello, I'm Teresa Philyaw, and I'm running for the mayor of Hiram. I've been on the Hiram City Council for 6 years, but I decided to step down in August to run for the position of mayor.
Teresa, how long have you lived in Paulding County?
I am a lifelong resident of Paulding County. I've been in Hiram 40 plus years, the city of Hiram 40 plus years. So this is my home.
Why did you decide to run for mayor?
I was very disturbed with what I saw happening within our city. Our city has always been a very financially secure place to live, and our citizens have always loved the size of our city. They've been happy to be here. They've never put a lot of demands on the city. They just like the small town atmosphere. And when I saw our reserves, for many years we've had the luxury of having millions of dollars in our reserve, that gave us a financial security, and it prevented us. It was the one thing that we felt secure that we would not have to experience property tax. And we were promised that years ago. I know that sometimes promises have to be broken, but sometimes they don't. I mean, sometimes it's just the outcome that causes you to break a promise. And we've always spent our SPLOST dollars on capital projects, so we did not have to bother our reserves. We could leave them intact. And in the last few months, I have seen the mayor and council elect to spend almost all of our reserves on capital projects that I truly feel like could have waited. And that is one of the reasons, that I became very concerned, and I thought I would like to try to get the city started in another direction.
Do you think Hiram residents are also concerned about the reserve fund?
I absolutely do. When I ran 6 years ago, one of the things that most of the people that I spoke with when I asked to be elected on the council was, I will vote for you, but please do not spend our money. And that is something I took to heart, and I have really tried hard not to do. Uh, so definitely, they were happy with the money. It's just something we've had so many years, and the citizens, we were all very content and very proud of the fact that we have had those reserve funds.
Teresa, you have also made public statements opposing the gross receipt tax.
Well, my concern with that is our businesses are our lifeblood. It has been for many, many years. They're the ones that were able to help us get to the position we were in with the reserve funds. And now to put this tax on them, and there were so many the night that the mayor and two council voted to pass the gross receipts. The audience was full of businesses begging them not to do that to them. And I found that so very sad. And if there is any way that myself and the council could work together to find other revenue sources, I would love to repeal the gross receipts. I just do not think that is fair to put that on the businesses. The county does does provide most of the services to the business, and I'm just very concerned that we would do that. We've always been very business friendly, and I don't think that is the role that we're playing right now.
What are your thoughts about the size of Hiram's government?
I think, for me, the government has gotten way too big. Our police force is necessary. We do want to keep our businesses on 278 a safe place for people to come and shop, eat, and entertain their families. So that is not my issue. It is the government itself with inside City Hall. I think everybody, including me, remembers when we ran our city with far less, and I really don't know of a lot of additional services that we're providing now that we're other than what we were providing 10 years ago. So I do believe in smaller government. I think that is the only way we're going to be able to get our budget, to a healthy position and everything. And if we We have got to go back to a smaller government.
Thank you. If elected mayor, what would you do to better serve the city of Hiram?
Well, I would love to see Hiram become financially stable again. I would love to see a balanced budget without having to put any monies with it. I think that could be done. I would love for our city to become a, a stable, financially secure city for our citizens now and for future generations. And I really think that I've thought about this so many times, night and day. I do believe that there is a way that we could do that without having. My fear is that if we do not do something, we could possibly be paying city, property tax soon, and that was something we never thought we would have to do. But I am confident that there are going to be ways to balance our budget without having to put it on the backs of our businesses or our citizens.
Teresa, one last question. Do you have a final message for the viewers?
I do. I want the viewers to understand, and my fellow citizens to understand, this is not a problem that can be fixed overnight. But with your support and your vote on Tuesday, November the 3rd, I commit to you to do the very best I can to continue to make Hiram the great place it is to live. And I thank you.